Okay, so upper control arm bushing for my Nova, the bolt and everything came right out of this side. Bushing gone on the highway somewhere, who knows where. So the plan is to take this punch, chisel, make a V out of it, drive it out, see how that works. Okay, that worked pretty good. So took that chisel punch deal, drove it right down in the center, which would then bring in the sides, loosening up this end so that it could slide right out. And yeah, it took some good beating, but maybe it nicked a few times, whatever. But after that, got behind it with a punch, smashed it out of there, worked good, pulled that little collar off of there. And then now I'm going to probably heat this up and then drift the new one in. Should be good. Maybe I'll put a spacer in there and actually use the press. We'll see how much I want to use that press. Okay, here we are. Next step. Decided to use the press. Got this piece of PTO shaft. I was going to use angle iron, but this is what I found first. So just kind of notched it so it would fit between the control arm ears just right, so that it's nice and tight, won't collapse anything when I use the press. Placed my new bushing in there and got a little grease on it to help it out, and I'm just gonna give it a go, see what this thing does. We'll watch it together. Here we go. And oh, so far it looks like butter. So far it looks like butter, guys. Okay, it's tapered fit, right? So it's gonna get a little tighter. So I'm gonna pause it here, pull it apart, check the clearances, make sure everything's going in nice and smooth, and then I'll finish it up and show you what I come up with. Okay, got the control arm sitting back in here. Wasn't that bad. Super easy to do by yourself. I just had to, let me open that back up. Had to pound these studs back in there while you're putting the control arm back on. Can't just take that one out separately because that header is right there. So I had to get crafty and kind of use a bar and tap on it, and that one came out. To get that one came out, just to get the control arm out. To get it back on, you gotta kind of hold it up in there, line up the bolt, slide it through. Same with that side, and then ball joint goes right back into the top of your spindle here, and then you can throw your castle nut back on there just to make sure that everything kind of holds in place while you're starting to reassemble and tighten everything back up. So I'm going to do some of that, and I'll send a picture and take a picture and then show you what it looks like when it's all done. Well, that's it, boys and girls. She's all put back together. That was awesome. Huge shout out to Lordco Auto Parts. Man, those guys, they said that the part probably wouldn't be here, which is that bushing. They said the kit probably wouldn't be here till Tuesday because I ordered early yesterday afternoon. Thankfully, man, it must have just jumped on the last little bit of the pallet and made it out the door. So got everything in here. Got everything torqued down. I got my shims back in there. I even threw a little bit of blue Loctite. Hopefully that bloody thing don't back its way out again. That would really, really suck. I only have one more spare nut and washer, so then I'd have to spend more money. So let's not try to do that. I've already spent enough on this bloody thing, so I'm just going to put that air cleaner back on, and that'll be it. Wheel maybe? Yeah, maybe. Then we're rolling again, guys. Kick ass. So I guess that's it. I got the upper control arm back on the Nova here. Junk on my face here. It's all back in, all torqued. I'll show you here. Got her in there. You know, ain't pretty, but it's very functional. I made sure I put all my spacers and shims back in the right spot. Everything's torqued. Wheel is on. Man, I cannot wait to go for a cruise. We'll see if the kiddos get up here pretty soon. They're just down for a nap, so gives me a little bit of time to work on stuff. So if they wake up and they're in the mood to go for a ride in the Nova, which they always are, we'll saddle them up, throw our car seats in here, and go for a ride. So yeah, guess we're guess we're good to go for now until the next thing comes along. And so until then, sleep well, stay tired, babies, because Daddy's got shit to do. I guess that's it from Nap Time Garage. Cheers, everybody.